These people are just nutty, man. I don't know. God. Do you hear me? What happened here?
Vice President Biden, you are holding much smaller events with...
Because nobody will show up. Nobody shows up to his rallies.
All right.
Oh, man.
Just when you thought they couldn't get any crazier, these mass Nazis literally harassing two elderly guys on a train system, I think it's a train, harassing them for not having their mask on while they're drinking. So they want them to cut a hole in the mask and drink through the thing. Look how crazy these people are. These people, this elderly man over here, they just minding their business. They are getting within 6 feet to harass these people, but they supposed to be afraid. Listen, it has gone beyond the virus itself. This is just psychopaths taking advantage of being virtuous. They're gonna save your life. I'm gonna choke you to save your life because it's that important.
These men are just drinking coffee. They're allowed to have a mask off when they're drinking.
We were drinking.
And this leads to footage, like this footage, this is from Oregon, of a teacher stopping an anti-lockdown protester to scream and shout like a crazy person because she is very upset that people are protesting against lockdowns.
Masks are not good. Then he changed his mind. He said masks good. I'm okay with masks.
I want to ask you both about one last. Vice President Biden, you are holding much smaller events with...
Because nobody will show up. Nobody shows up to his rallies.
All right. In any case, why you holding the big rallies? Why you not? You go first, sir.
Because people want to hear what I have to say. I mean,
but are you not worried about it spreading disease?
President, and I'll have 35,000 people show up at airports. We use airports.
Are you not worried about the disease issues, sir? We have a lot of people.
Well, so far, we have had no problem whatsoever. It's outside. That's a big difference, according to the experts. And we do them outside. We have tremendous crowds, as you see. I mean, and literally on 24 hours notice. And Joe does the circles and has 3 people someplace.
Okay.
We've had no negative effect. And we've had 35,000, 40,000 people at these rallies.
He's a fool on this.
If you could get the crowds, you would have done the same thing. But you can't. Nobody cares.
Gentlemen, can we move on to the... Gentlemen.
Don't be like these leftists that are so rooted in hypocrisy.
The millennial masker had a complete nervous breakdown.
You are a delivery person incorrectly wearing the mask inside of a big building.
Is this incorrectly worn, guys? Is this incorrectly worn?
It wasn't like that the whole time.
Oh, man. I love this delivery gal who just says, like, oh, looks fine to me.
The media asks you run with it, restricting citizens' airways over the airwaves. Good luck with it. Land of the free, home of the brave. If that's the case, we'll show our face and ignore those stores with the signs at the door. By law, we can turn you away. Ha! Not today. Last time I checked, the USA had rights for the citizens, right where we're living in, rights that were written to keep us safe from federal government overreach. Holiday weekend, close the beach.
You know what's safer than a mask? Social distancing. That's more effective than the mask. So why don't you step back and leave them alone?
You're not involved.
Yes, I am, because you're causing the on this train.
I don't know. They lost. Because it ain't that serious.
Would you like me to call the police?
We had nothing.
If you don't want any police, everybody needs to go back to their seat.
Thank you, brother. Who is this? Who is this? Somebody give him a round of applause.
You Nazi. You doxed me.
She called her a Nazi?
You did, sweetheart.
No, I didn't. I posted a video of you.
Oh, no.
I posted a video of you on a public train.
No. Your little Nazi friends. Your little conservative.
They gonna lose it all. She got a job, and she gonna come and do this to this girl. These people are just nutty, man. I don't know. God. Do you hear me? What happened here?
Shows a Trump supporter by the name of Scott Kateski being yelled at by a woman on an Alaskan Airlines flight from Baltimore to Seattle.
Is there going to be a problem? I would like for him to change seats with someone. No, I'm going to get somebody as well. You don't have that right. So I will get somebody and we will talk.
You pretend you have a moral high ground, but you put that man's finger on the nuclear button. That man doesn't believe in climate change. Do you believe in gravity? Did you know gravity is just a theory?
Virus coming from overseas, so wear this until you overheat. Don't even get me started on freedom of speech. Our freedom's already under siege from blue state heathen. Seizing a free man's liberty sounds like treason to me. You're blowing it out of proportion, making it sound like apocalypse horseman. Hypocrite, no choice when it comes to a mask. Pro-choice when it comes to abortion. Why the hostility, violence and misery? I pity your negative worldview. This is a country that's founded on liberty, and there ain't no mask on a statue.
Today we saw Joe Biden continue to politicize a pandemic and to show his appalling lack of respect for the American people. That's what it is. At every turn, Biden has been wrong about the virus, ignoring the scientific evidence and putting left-wing politics before facts and evidence. He wants the federal government to issue a sweeping new mandate to law-abiding citizens. My administration has a different approach. We have urged Americans to wear masks. And I emphasized this is a patriotic thing to do. We do not need to bring the full weight of the federal government down on law-abiding Americans to accomplish this goal. Americans must have their freedoms, and I trust the American people and their governors very much.
Trump has regularly said he does wear one. He still has left it up to many on their decisions to use the face masks, something his supporters feel very strongly about.
I do wear a mask if I'm required to wear a mask, but I'm not a mask guy.
While many tweeting well wishes for the president, Nakima Williams calling out the president for not being more consistent with his use of masks. That tweet now getting major backlash on social media, with critics calling it insensitive and in poor taste. So one thing all agreed on across the board, whether it was on social media or in person, that no matter who it is and what their stance on face masks are, if they do have the coronavirus, we hope that they have a speedy and healthy recovery.